Our sports overtime schedule is loaded with intrigue tonight. We have a couple of teams trying to avoid an 0-2 hole, while others trying to kick off 2017 in style with 2 straight wins. That includes a showdown between Lake Mills and Newman. The Dogs beat West Fork in Week 1. The Knights won at St. Ed's. Let's bring in Whitney Blakemore for highlights from our Week 2 Spotlight Game of the Night.
AJ, the Knights have already played through some adversity this season. After falling behind early, they battled back in the second half to win on the Gales turf. Tonight, they're at home for the first time against the 1-0 Bulldogs. Lake Mills has a 10-point lead. Here comes the second half kickoff, fielded by Ian Holmgard. Watch him find the blockers, let them do the work, and then break one tackle, and he's gone. A ton of big plays in this one. Knights within 3. Lake Mills' next drive is crazy. On 4th down, Cale Beamer finds Alex Martinson for a first down, keeping those chains moving. Same drive, another 4th down. Beamer looking over the middle. He connects with Tommy Cactus. Another conversion has them in the red zone, but another 4th down. This time, Newman comes up big. Brady Gatton spins down Beamer in the backfield midway through the 4th quarter. Now Lake Mills driving one more time. It's Beamer on the far side to Martinson. One more time. He breaks a tackle at the 2. Lake Mills back up 10, but Newman rallies in the final minutes for a 35-31 win. And here is what's in store for Week 3. Newman is staying at home to take on West Fork. Lake Mills returns to their home gridiron for a battle with the Broncos of BK.
Thank you, Whitney. Speaking of BK, they're in Britt taking on West Hancock. Few minutes into the first quarter, we're still scoreless. Easton Barris rolling to his left, finds Sergio Suarez, and Sergio sprints down the far sideline. He is not going down easy. Look at that guy. Takes 3 of them, 4 of them to get him down. Broncos rolling at the 3-yard line. Tucker Crozy plows through the goal line for the first TD, but now it's West Hancock's turn. McCoy Yakel, Tate Hagan sharing snaps with inside the 20. It's all Hagan, man. That guy is physical. Down to the 2. Eagles hand it to him one more time for the touchdown, but Belmont improves to 2-0, 12-8. Central Springs looking for a 2-0 start. They're at West Fork. Warhawks going for it on 4th down, opening drive, but a bunch of Panthers make the play, led by Matthew Arthur. But Ian Gonzalez, man, he had a monster game on the ground. Yard after yard. Look at him go. First down. Still scoreless into the second quarter. Warhawks going back to Gonzalez. Guess what he does? 11 more yards for a first down. West Fork decides to try the air just before half, but Trajan Wilson makes a great play on the ball. It's an interception, but the Warhawks had a huge second half. They win 24-6. We talked with the Casson Manderville football team this week. You could sense some confidence. The Comets say they're ready to replace all that talent they lost last season. Tonight they open up 2017 at home against Cannon Falls. I love that entrance to the field. Bombers with the ball. Hayden Strain gets the handoff, but KM's Logan Bigelow strips it away. Ethan Shea recovers right on the 50. Comets ball. Smooth moves by quarterback Matt Winkle. Fakes a handoff. 10-yard gain for the Comets, and they've got some momentum. From the 7-yard line, it's Winkle directing traffic. He sees his opening, and he is going in for the end zone. That puts KM on the board, and they go on to win this one 40-24. Great opener in Stewartville. It's the Tigers and Dover Iota. Eagles up 6 right after the kickoff. The Tigers respond with a TD of their own. Handoff to Caleb Hamlin for a line drive right into the end zone. Looking to bring defenders in. 7-6 Stewie. Up 17-6. Now the Eagles have the ball, but an attempted pass to Jack Studer leads to an interception by Elton Meyer. At 24-6, the Tigers' Josh Beery handed the ball, and he runs it for 40 yards and another touchdown. They were up 31-6 at halftime, and they go on to win 51-6. Nice win for Stewie. All right, a couple other scores from Minnesota you want to see. Man, Austin came out flying tonight. They beat Mayo in a Big 9 battle 40-21, and Blooming Prairie edges Southland 37-14 in week number 1. Time for a quick TO. We're still making stops at Century, Charles City, Mason City, and Forest City. But up next, it's a showcase of the school spirit in Albert Lee. The Tigers taking over the KIMT microphone. I love it. Coming up next. Last year, the Albert Lee football team won 2 games, but they were the 2 you want, homecoming and senior night. So you know just about everybody was fired up for football. This year, they're hoping to build on one of the best seasons in recent memory, starting tonight against Marshall. It's also the site of our You Call the Drive
Week 2 of You Call the Drive and Week 1 of Minnesota football. I'm here with Michael Savakul, who's this week's You Call the Drive student. Michael, from what I understand, You play hockey.
That's correct.
So who has a better celly, the football team or the hockey team?
That would be the hockey team, Brian.
I've got to see it.
Let's go! Third and short here for the Tigers. The student section tried to get him going by doing a little roller coaster ride. Throws a man in motion. He's running up the middle, dancing like Michael Jackson, and he tries to tell the player to beat it. Third and 27 here for the Tigers after yet another penalty. They're going to have to come up with something pretty darn dazzling to get this first down. He looks as a fake throw, and he's running to the outside, but he is going to be destroyed. Double fake handoff. He's looking to pass. It is a pass that is up the middle that is dropped like a sack of hot potatoes by number 28. In Albert Lee, Michael Savacool, KIMT News 3. Back to you, Brian.
Now, this won't be an easy opener for Albert Lee. Marshall finished 11-1 last season. Trey Lance passed to the outside, caught by Justin Levy, and he has some wheels, breaking tackles, and he finds his way for 6. Same quarter, Lance keeper. He puts on another 6. The Marshall Tigers go on to win this one 70-0. If you calling the drive sounds like something you would like to do, and trust me, you do, just send an email to sports@kimt.com, and we'll make our way to your stadium this season.
Thank you, Brian. That was awesome. Up next, Mankato West at Century. Pick things up in the second half. West up 14. Jack Foster, pass intended for Dondre Spann, but here comes Jack Fisher. Nice play. Panthers take over on the 17. Caden Flodstrom connects with Kobe Sinclair, but the ball gets knocked away and picked up by Mankato's Clay Herding. Scarlets will take over. Foster with a short pass to John Sickle. It's a 10-yard gain for the Scarlets. As many first downs as they can grab late in this game, the better for them. Foster with the keeper. He will dive in for 7. Mankato West scores another one to win 28-0. It's an exciting night at Mason City. Not only are the Mohawks at home for the first time, they're inducting a new Hall of Fame class led by that 1978 championship football team. Let's see if the 2017 team can kick off the celebration with a win. Mason City up 6. Marshalltown with the ball. Sam Irvin scrambling, looking for an open receiver. He connects with Josh Meldy. Tack on extra yardage, though the ball pops out. Mohawks Josh Ball recovers. Danny Cam looking to make something off of it. He finds Noah Damaris, who turns inside. That's a first down and then some. Nice play there. A pitch and catch from DK3, but MC can't score. Bobcats back on offense. Irwin, plenty of time, fires to Meldy for the touchdown. Marshalltown holds on 16-13. Even though they lost, both Osage and Charles City made big strides last week. A lot of people love that Comets defense. Well, here comes their offense. Wait for big number 28. Dylan Koresh bulldozes into the end zone. Osage answers. Watch Drew Olson in the backfield. He just wiggling around, in and out, then just throws one up, and what do you know? A complete pass. Jaden Hanson all alone. Back and forth we go. I tell you what, this Olson to Hanson combo, it's unreal. They must practice together every once in a while. Another long touchdown, this one in the second quarter. But Mike Cranshaw and the Comets will answer. They did this a couple of times. Cranshaw is going to get hit in the backfield, but he connects to Trey Walker, big gainer, and Charles City wins 35-20. Good test for the Tribe. It's Forest City playing host to Spirit Lake. We're starting off the second half. Spirit Lake already up 35-7. Tony Thomas tries to put a stop on their run, getting a sack for loss, forcing a fourth down. Next drive, Luke Johnson, QB keeper on third, but falls just 1 yard shy of a first down. So FC is going to go for it. Hand off to Jackson Jones, but Mason Mart is there. It's a turnover on down. Spirit Lake wins 42-7. Scores you need to hear. Webster City beats Clear Lake. That's the Lions' first loss. Algona, last-second field goal to beat GHV. Not on your screen. St. Ansgar improves to 2-0 with a win at South Wind. Welcome back to week 2 of Sports Overtime. A lot of great plays tonight. Whitney Blakemore has the tough task of narrowing them all down to 3. She's back in Studio 3 with our first look.
AJ, our week 1 winner came from Lake Mills. Kale Beamer's pitch and catch with Alex Martinson tallied 84% of the votes. Here we go with this week's 3 nominees. Play 1 comes from the Broncos of BK. Easton Barris rolls to his left and finds Sergio Suarez, who sprints down the far sideline for a big first down that leads to a touchdown in their win. Play 2 is from the Cass and Manorville Comets. 7 yards out, Matt Winkle with the keeper reaches over the goal line for their first TD in their victory. Final play is from the Comeback Knights and Ian Holmgard. Off the second half kickoff, he finds his blockers and then breaks loose for 6. Home guard also had the game-sealing interception. Big night for homeboy. The poll will be open on the sports page at KIMT.com in 10 or 15 minutes and will remain open all weekend long. Your winner will be announced on Labor Day night at 10 o'clock.